What's up, everyone? We're back with another scrap video. As you see, it's a lovely foggy day, but I've been out since 5:30 this morning, and actually 5 o'clock this morning. I went and picked up some appliances on my other truck, and as you see, it's light out right now. So what I did was took my daughter to school, and what I did was grab my other truck and went and picked up from 2 other places. Managed to get some good stuff. Let's flip this around for you. All right, so I was out early this morning. You know what they say, early bird gets the worm. It's now 8:15, and I already got both trucks loaded up. So there was, girl had appliances, friend of mine. She had some appliances, some bed frames, barbecue grill. And the other stop had that Honda generator, some scooters. Wow, it's slippery. Got new boots too, guys, look. New boots, Red Wings. Kind of slippery, gotta break them in. Feeling kind of stupid today. I've been just laughing and joking to myself. But you see, we got some short steelers, some brass, some copper in here also. So we got to load this onto here. Now, I picked all this stuff up yesterday and loaded it up. There's a couple things I had from the previous day, but I was thinking about cutting these frames in half, these engine cradle frames, in half for short steel. Just did not feel like wasting the Sawzall blade to upgrade it. Prices are just went down a little bit at the scrapyard I go to. This compressor, I didn't even check it to see if it worked. I have one. I just really just don't care. If people, usually when people are throwing them out, they're usually toast. But this was a old snowmobile trailer, all solid steel. I cut it in half. The other, well, not in half, but the other piece was there. That thing was so freaking heavy to get on the back of the truck by myself. And yeah, I did it. I tipped it and used the lift gate to pick it up and pushed it up. It was miserable. And that's one of those pull heaters. The piece in it isn't copper. It's it looks like it's stainless steel with a steel edge. I'm not messing with it. I'm gonna put something right there though. But as you see, there's a bunch of stuff in here. This trailer frame was pretty heavy, some bunk bed frames. And I went and picked this guy up right here. This frickin' treadmill has to be one of the heaviest things I've seen. I don't know, it's a Precor. It's obviously old. It's probably from like the late 80s or 70s. I got to get that motor out of there if it's not going to be a pain in the butt. But look at the frame underneath. It's all solid extruded aluminum. Like, it's freaking heavy too. So, what I want to know, guys, is, would you strip that apart? Would you take that piece of aluminum off? Would you take the motor out of it? I always tell people time is money. I don't know if I want to sit there and take it apart, but it just, there has to be 30 or 40 pounds of an aluminum here, and that motor is pretty dense. Well, I'm going to set the camera up here, and I'm going to start loading this stuff on the trailer. I can fit probably a lot of this stuff over in here, and then I put all the appliances on the front, and that should almost fill this trailer. It's not overly heavy, but we're gonna get this stuff loaded up here. Got my tripod in my hand, so all right, I'll show you how I load the truck. Some of you guys want to see how, or not truck, I load the trailer up, and as you see, there's a lot of spaces, so you just got to try to make as much room as you can, and use as much usable space as possible. So I'm gonna set this camera up and start unloading. Somebody's trying to hurt you. I got some apples. I got some too. Fuck shit. Swing door. at that. That's close. It's hot. Cord off. Heavy steel. Or just gotta make it fit. Stuff's a pain in the butt. Scooters. These stupid things. All right, so here was all the brass and little piece of wire and stuff, that little piece of copper I picked up. That's that old Honda generator. I ain't stripping that out. Somebody gave me a bunch of pipe wrenches too. Look at that. One or two was mine. I just threw them in that corner, but I'm gonna get a bucket and clean this stuff up. By that red pail right there. Everything is really slippery. These new boots have been really slippery. All right, so let's get this stuff in the bucket. Let's get this stuff in the bucket. Look at that. Old brass crab. Garbage truck is coming. Oh, those are aluminum. A lot of little pieces of copper and brass. That's stainless. I don't think that's anything. Those are brass. Little piece of aluminum. That's brass. That's frickin' junk. A lot of these handles are die cast. They're not anything. Not even worth the time. That thing might be brass. Little brass thing. That's junk. Longer pieces. I didn't have a bucket, so I had to dump all this stuff in the back of my truck, which wasn't ideal. Usually I keep a garbage can, 5-gallon bucket, a tote, something. Because as you get little stuff like this, ow, right in the fucking face. Whoop. In the camera. So this way, when you get little stuff, you can dump it in. Now another smart tip for you guys. I know I don't film a lot of this stuff, but a lot of you guys saying you want to see what I do, and I do the same thing you do. It's the same thing. It's just I might be a little more or less organized. I might do a better job at something, but these little pieces. I tell you guys all the time. I can show you or I can tell you. Oh, is this what you guys do? Do you guys do the same thing too? I guess leave it in the comments. Look at all these little pieces of brass. All these little pieces. This is why I hate picking all this stuff up. Everything's wet and greasy from the little bit of rain that we had. The idea thing would have been to just have a bucket on hand. I had cans in the morning and I threw them out because I knew I was going to be picking a bunch of stuff up. And when I dumped this in the truck this morning, it was dark and I knew it was going to be a disaster. So I was going to pick through and grab it. Nice little piece of copper. This is my wrench. Those ones over there. I'm probably going to throw all those wrenches out. I don't need 30 wrenches, you know. I have a bunch. I keep about 2 of them in each truck at any given time. These aren't copper. These are just like that like die cast or whatever. A piece of copper. So all this random crap like this that I usually get, I usually put it in a bucket and dump it in a washing machine. I don't know, you guys do the same thing? These freaking faucets are junk. Half the stuff on them isn't even brass anymore. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple little pieces in there. I'm going to put it into a bucket and maybe I'll sort it later. Here's another faucet. You see, I got almost a whole tote. But I'm going to finish this little bit of stuff up here. I don't think you guys want to watch it. Let me finish up what I'm doing. Alright, as you can see, cleaned the back of the truck up as best I could. As you see, I got my appliance dolly with me. And there's that better look at that generator. I know you guys are going to shred me on that thing. That thing is so old, I'm not going to bother with it. This dryer I dumped all little pieces in. Now, these are battery powered ones. They don't have the batteries in them. That one's too light to have a battery in it. That one too. I might have to check this one. You can't throw them out if they got batteries in them. I don't want to start a fire at the scrapyard. So yeah, just try to fit in everything as best you can. You know, not everybody, a lot of you guys have scrapyards close to you that you can go get rid of stuff like that and just make a couple bucks. But me, I got to load it up. These are only temporary. I'm going to move these long ways over top of this stuff. I just wanted to fill this in. A lot of you guys live closer to a scrapyard. I can't drive 45 minutes to bring 1,000 pounds in. I got to load up. And I usually have a lot more stuff to do. It takes 2.5 hours to go to the scrapyard. So if I do that for every 1,000 pounds, I would never pick anything up. So here's all the spoily stuff that we got. I found this guy too. Look at that giant thick piece of copper. I thought it was brass, but it's copper. I mean, it's almost a 1/4 inch thick, maybe closer to, I don't know, man. It's a big piece. I've been throwing all my short steel over here. I also I made 3 loads yesterday. Picked up a bunch of radiators and that treadmill here. And then some of the stuff that was on the back, filing cabinets and a couple appliances and those bed frames. That was all yesterday. I did 3 loads yesterday. None of them were overly big, but just enough to where I couldn't have enough room to keep picking up multiple stops. I had 9 stops yesterday, but there's all like little stuff here, there, washer, a dryer, some filing cabinets, that trailer, and the bunk beds came from one place. You know, and some other small stuff. And then I had to go back out just to get the truck with the liftgate to pick these up. And then I picked up some other little things. Some of this scrap here. Some of the short steel and a couple radiators. So, alright. Left my door open. The stupid door dinger, man. You guys say you wanted more content and everything. But I want to show you guys something. If you guys are still watching, that was like a brake drum off a truck that they welded like stainless steel on. I don't know if they were making like put a burner or something in it or start a fire under it and like put a pot on there to like boil corn or clams or crawfish or whatever you guys do. That's what I think that guy was making. Think about it. He started a big fire in there, put some charcoal in there, get some wood going, and then that was like a platform. I thought that was interesting. I don't know. Weird things you find when you scrap. All right. So we're going to go get the other truck and grab those appliances. Just watch me put them on. All right. So this was the first load I picked up this morning. Two of my appliance places had some stuff. I was out at 5 o'clock this morning. As you see, it's kind of bright now, but I parked this here and went and grabbed the other truck, took my daughter to school, came back, took my daughter to school. But they had a bunch of appliances at two different places. But something interesting about this one is somebody stole the sealed unit out of it. And the other one up here, somebody stole the sealed unit out of it too. Because people don't want to take the refrigerators, they just want to take the good stuff out of them. You know, they're bulky, they don't really weigh much. But this was the second load. So we're going to get this on now. So, the executive decision was made. This thing, I ended up sliding and hitting it and getting hurt. And then this thing wouldn't fit there. So, I'm not cleaning that. That thing could go to China and get shredded up and come back as a freaking Kia or some crap. So I hate doing this stuff. When you're loading the truck or trailer, stuff tries to kill you. I still got to get the appliances and I haven't even done it yet. This thing already hurt me. 8:30 in the morning. I'm already aggravated, pissed off, and hurt. All freaking chewed up. Alright. I'm going to set this camera up so we can unload this stuff. Alright, trying to get hurt or die. Back shirt. Come on, make it look easy. That one's heavy. We'll put that one right here. Samsung dryer. Come on, look at that. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Stupid things get stuck in your pocket. No patience, man. I've been doing this for so long. I usually only cut the big ones off. That's what she said. If you guys are still watching to the end, take a look at my shirt. I have one of the longer videos. And this video is going to be times 2, so we split up. Don't worry. This ain't going crap. Aluminium. Nope, fake flies are out. You guys got me cutting cords. Put this there so I got the refrigerator on top. These things are made of crap. Refrigerator can slide in the middle. cover. So next. So I'm gonna put this up top. Hopefully it stays. Alright, got a little more room here for other stuff. That's it. Alright, got me huffing and puffing like a fat boy. That went there pretty easy. As you see, we got a big hole in the middle. That's what she said. But I'm going to start buttoning this up. I got a few more stops today. I don't know if the weather's going to hold that or not. It's always hard to say. Sometimes when the weather's bad, oops, I opt to just, oh look, a little magnet. I opt to just, you know, take it easy. A lot of stuff's still going to be there. But you see my little makeshift rig, stacking tables to hold the camera. Whew. Yep. So that's that. So that's 2 loads in both trucks. Not even that far after 9 o'clock. I don't know what the hell that is. Junk. Couple of cords. I got rid of my cords the other day, and this is a bucket for 2 days. All those heavy dryer cords, and I think I left some on here. Yeah, look. Left some cords on. These dryer ones are beefy. It's kind of hard to do with one hand too. So now you guys can't yell at me and tell me I'm wasting money. You serious? That's frickin' stuck there. Nothing's ever easy, guys. If you're new to scrap metal, take the easy stuff. Take whatever's easy. This stuff's a massive pain in the butt. Take it for somebody who's been doing it 20 years. I have no more patience left for this. I remember the days when I used to pick up cans and bottles and take them to the bottle return to get 5 cents a can. Those were the life. This stupid frickin' thing. Gotta take the frickin' keys out. That was the life. I didn't have to worry about bills. Used to ride around on my bike, pick up all the aluminum cans and take them to the recycling place. It was 5 cents if you put them in a little thing. You know, I'd make $40, $50 a week, sometimes $90 to $100 a week. And then I started getting people that started, you know, putting the cans out for me because they went to recycling. So people would put bags of cans out and I'd grab them, bring them into the recycling center. All at 11 years old. For a while there, I was making more money a day than I was when I was in my 20s. When I was a teenager, not even a teenager. Making scrap money. So if you guys can get the stuff, I would. Always pick this stuff up. I'm going to move that grill a little bit. But you see I get these filing cabinets. Ended up with a weird spot there because these aren't full-size appliances. They look it, but they're older, small ones. They're heavy, but they're just very narrow. The newer ones are bigger. And that filing cabinet being in the middle. I can usually fit 2 appliances and something narrow. Like if I had a big refrigerator here, it would have took that space. But these being older, narrower things and a filing cabinet. So I think they're 32 inches. If I remember, 32 inches or 34 inches. Or these are 32. I think the newer ones are 34s because the average doorway is 36. So they fit through an average doorway, but these are, like I said, smaller. But all right, as you see, still holding the tripod. All right, ladies and gentlemen. See, I'm starting to get some more aluminum. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to keep plugging along here and picking up stuff. I appreciate you guys. You know, if you stayed to the end, remember to comment and say, yeah, I stayed to the end and I love your shirt. So, everybody wants, a lot of you guys say you want me to make longer videos, but what you don't understand is if I make a long video and nobody watch, and you only watch 6 minutes of it, and it's 20 minutes long, that kills my, time. So like if you're only, some people are only watching 20% of the video at the beginning, what ends up happening is YouTube doesn't send that video out to anybody because it goes on like the longevity of the time. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's it's just one of those things that like if it's view percentage. So if you get more view percentage, it makes the video it'll recommend it to more people who watch longer videos. But most people nowadays, they only watch the first, I think I'm averaging about 4 minutes 50 seconds. So, which kills me because that's the reason why my channel's not growing. As you see, I got a good channel and I'm good at doing a lot of things. But what's killing me is it's killing a lot of YouTube creators. A lot of them say that. They're like, oh, well, if you keep it interesting, well, how could you keep it interesting? I mean, do you guys want to watch a 30-minute video? I could start going live too, but I'm going to, as you see, I edited in this video. I'm going to try a little different. I'm going to speed up when I'm loading the trailer, which you guys obviously will see because it'll be in the video. But, yeah, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And there's a super chat button if you guys want to send me money instead of stalking me. I mean, I don't mind if you guys send me stuff, but it's just easier if you want to say thank you or whatever. And if you guys have any, suggestions on videos, this video came from somebody who suggested a longer video of how I load the trailer and everything. So it's the only thing I could really think of today without putting something out. But as you can see, I'm trying, guys, and it's not easy. YouTube's been the hardest thing I've ever done. It's harder than loading scrap. And you see this is a pain in the butt. And if you guys are watching, you know loading scrap's a pain in the butt. And I'm strong, and I throw appliances like they're nothing. A lot of the older guys that watch a lot, my average tier is 45 and older. I got more 55 to 60 viewers than I do anything, and I'm 42 years old. So you guys are like, oh, you're still young. I am still young, but I feel like crap. I don't know how you guys do it at 55, 60 years old. That's why you guys must watch me. You guys must be like, oh, I used to do that back in the day too. But all right, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I can't thank you guys enough for watching me. And this video is going to be long, but stick to the end. There's always something funny at the end. Have you ever noticed? Right about now.